Hello everyone, and welcome back to the misadventures of the Bard. In today's adventure, we are going to continue on some side quests, probably, because as you remember, we have freed Ketill, the... Oh, what's going on here?
There you are. Remember me? I'm the patient villager you owe an apology to.
Yeah, no, I don't know you.
Oh, yes, you know, I am sorry. Sorry I didn't pummel you earlier.
Yeah, we have freed Ketill, the criminal, and the sheriff was rather annoyed at us. So the sheriff is threatening us and saying, "Oi, if you don't get this guy back, you can't come back to Houghton anymore." So
I told you to bring me Ketill. Now get off your arse and get after him.
So I figured,
Hey, this forest is a great place to hunt. It's teeming with grouse. If you haven't got a bow, you should get yourself one and try your hands at hunting.
yeah, he still hasn't got anything new today. I figured we'll do that and see what goes. I want to try my bow first. So my bow is actually working. I thought I still had to do something, but it actually works. So I just went into the forest and had a look around and see if I could shoot at something. Find myself some wolves or some stuff. Here we go, wolves. Default enemy number 1. Standard enemy for beginners. There we go. But look at my heroine. She's just so much better at shooting at these things with her fully automatic crossbow swords that she has. I'm not quite yet Bart the Bowman, for sure. But so, leaving that aside, I decided to leave Houghton and immediately got confronted with this. So apparently when you're traveling the map, there's stuff attacking you. And that's a boar. Ooh. And it charges, and it has a nasty tendency to ram and stun. So given that my heroine is much better with her crossbow than I am with my longbow, I figured, I'm going to play the tank and do the tanking. So let's go to Neversdale and see if we can find Ketill. Okay, here we go. Well, it's got to be here somewhere. So let's go around, and there's a save point. Much appreciated. And there's some enemies. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, more boars. Oh, let's kill the pigs. I kind of have to make sure that they're not attacking my my companion here, because she does take damage, and while she's able to defend herself, eventually she will despawn, and then I have to summon her again. So in general, I'm trying to do the tanking and hit and keep the boars stunned while she does the shooting, which she's very good at. So we came to a river, and there seems to be someone, well, doing a ferry job.
Welcome
here.
to Chubnik's Magical Waterway Transportation Service to the future.
Are you serious?
Not the first time I've been asked that question. Yes, you heard right. Chubnik's Magical Waterway Transportation Service will, for a modest fee, whisk you not just across the raging Chubnik River, but also transport you into the future.
How far into the future?
That depends on how long it takes to cross the river.
Oh, I get it. Nice scam. So you're going to take me across that little stream for some ridiculous fee when I could quite easily take your boat and cross myself, right?
A wise man you are, that is for sure. But wrong you'd also be. I, of course, have taken magical precautions against such an occurrence. Any attempt by someone other than myself to use this boat, and it will sink into the river. Not until it reaches the deepest portion, of course. Only the tiniest fee is required to garner my services. 15 silver.
15, eh?
That's not much.
That sounds a little high. Since you seem to love the river so much, perhaps you'd care for a little swim?
I see. It's obviously your first visit to Neversdale, and as a first-time visitor, I may be able to give you a small discount. Now, don't tell your friends. This is a special deal only for you. 10 silver.
Ah, that sounds more reasonable.
You know what?
I'm tired of listening to my own wet boots stomp through the forest anyway.
Ready to board?
Because I actually like this guy.
Let's get going.
It's his trip into the magical trip into the future. I like this guy. 10 silver is not that much. I can afford it. I could have probably pushed him a bit further.
Now
but,
keep your arms and legs inside the vessel at
sounds
all
about
times. You aren't pregnant, are you? No, of course you're not. The raging Chubnik River and surrounding Chubnik Valley contain over 1,000 types of flora and fauna. Let me point out a few. Oh, be careful as you disembark. And thank you for choosing Chubnik's Magical Waterway Transportation Service. We know that you have a choice in your waterway transportation services, and we value your patronage.
I love that little that little guy. He's so funny. Oh, what's here?
Prepare to die. I am Organ, the chosen one. Nothing will stop me from my quest to save the princess and drive the evil from this land. Have at you!
Serves him right. Oh dear.
And what have we here? Another chosen one? Off to save the princess?
Brave talk for someone who picks on craved half-wits with more bravery than sense. I assure you that you will soon join him. Stay where you are.
Standing my
Alright,
ground.
this is actually a really difficult fight because these Strau have, well, first of all, they're a lot sturdier than the ones I'm used to, and they have they have wizards with them, which are doing healing, which is really, really annoying because it means that they can all wail at you, and whenever they get low on health, then they get healed, and I don't. So I actually had to do this a couple of times, and in the end, ended up chasing down the wizards first. They're the ones with the staffs, obviously, while ignoring everybody else, and just making sure that I kill those off before I got to the others. Obviously, I have to keep my heroine alive so she can give me fire support. And they also do this thing apparently where they stun you to some degree. I need to have a bit of heal because I haven't taken too much damage already. So let's summon the beautiful Calais to heal us. There we go, that's better. This heals my companions as well, which is really useful. So I really need to get this guy out of the way and stop these wizards from healing him. Otherwise this will not end anyway. So there's one. I got him cornered. And she's shooting. Well, the other one's healing still, so they used to heal each other. But if you focus them down, you can actually really do a lot of damage to them. Eventually you get them down, and then you can deal with the rest of the crew as much as possible. So that was a bit of an up in difficulty quite quickly. Alright, this one's in the corner, somewhere against the tree, and I'm just going to ignore the other ones and just keep hitting on this guy. And yeah, try to keep them from surrounding you, because they're actually quite good at doing that as well. And there he goes, and now it's just a matter of getting the other one down. Oh, no, still alive, still healing. Okay, but there's only one of them left, so I got this one down, and then it should just be a matter of, where is he? Where are you, fiend? There you are. Whew, that was a lengthy fight. Okay, now she does the shooting, and I do the killing, and there we go. Now, obviously, there's some more of them. Oh dear. Look at the minimap. There's a whole bunch of them now. Let's just kill these two off, and then try not to... Oh no, there they come. Yes. So, got some more stabbing to do. All these people require stabbing. Yeah, you roar, I stab. And I'm still... I don't know. Some form of spell is on me. Like some form of dizzy spell or something. So let's just try to split them up and just get these two over here while the other ones are retreating. There's still a wizard. You see that? And that little shiny? He just healed him. Okay. I got this down. Alright. So, where were we? So this stupid guy got himself shot in the face. And so the obviously next logical action is
Daft
to loot
young
him.
fool. What was he on about? Some sort of princess he was going to rescue?
See what he's got.
Chosen one. He must have been out of his mind.
The bard, of course, was overcome with sympathy for the poor, deceased young man.
With a great deal of skill, or perhaps a tremendous amount of luck, the bard disposed of the murderous Trow. With a bit more luck, he might even come out the other end of the forest without an arrow coming out the other end of his head.
Always the optimist.
Sure. Sure. Oh, what is this now? Okay, I think it's karaoke time.
Oh, it's bad luck to be you. A chosen one of many isn't new. When you think you're full of luck, in the boats you'll get struck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Now, Odin came young from the farm and tried to save the princess from all harm. Equipped with just a stick and a head made out of brick. His rabbit's foot failed as a charm. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. The prophecy is never coming true. In the pickle you'll be stuck. Like a chicken you will cluck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Believing that he was the one. His ego weighed in at a ton. His mom's a crazy bat. Did we mention she was fat? And she'll need a pine box for her son. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Don't think for just a second it's not true. When your life is run amok, you will see that you're the schmuck. Oh, it's bad luck to be, really bad luck to be. Nobody could disagree. It's a freaking guarantee. It's bad luck to be you. It'll lead to.
Okay, so we are apparently some form of chosen one. Well, obviously, if this is an RPG, there's always a chosen one and a princess. I mean, Mr. Kilt, Scottish cult fanatic, kind of told us about this already in the main quest. So, this is interesting. Alright, there's some more people to kill, I believe. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's Ketill. He's up in a treehouse. Hello, old friend.
Come and get me, you meandering moron!
Ketill, quit cowering up there like the frightened rodent that you are. Come out and fight.
Ah, your mother's a furbug and your old man's a trow.
You don't want to make me come up there.
Save your singing for the sheep, you crooning coward!
He should have really said, your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. That would have been epic. Okay, so I don't really know why I have to bring him back. I mean, it's not that I'm a law-abiding citizen of any kind, but you know, it's a quest. I can get his stuff. All right, let's go kill him, or arrest him, or whatever it is that we're supposed to be doing. So again, the heroine really, really helps here. We're just gonna keep her safe and in shooting range, and we do the tanking, and we can do some parrying, and we can actually get some hits in. And then Mr. Ketill here isn't all that tough. So. Am I doing the sheriff's bidding? No, I'm just here to rob him, really. And maybe I get some money for it. You never know. Just got him into a corner. There we go, she can shoot. I can stab him with a sword. And he's down. Is he? Yeah, there we go.
No more, don't kill me! I was only kidding about your sister. I'll come with you.
Put your hands behind your back.
Now what? You won't be trying any of them perversions, will you?
I'm making sure you can't run away again. Or, if you prefer, I could just cut you off at the knees.
But you're the one who let me go! And now you're taking me back? Are you bored out of your skull or just wrong in the head? Ow! Stop hitting me!
Would you prefer I start stabbing you? Now shut your mouth and come with me.
With Ketill in tow, the bard moved on, hoping to avoid the trial and bring his prisoner back to Houghton.
Well, he does have a point, really, because I was the one releasing him. But let's see what let's grab his stuff first. Ooh, we got a new spell. I like that. What does that do? We'll find out, I guess. Where could I see my spells? Let's grab the rest of his stuff first. What else we got? Oh, we got a token. Okay, haven't seen one of those yet. Another chest here. What's in there? Oh, gold. And a buckler. Oh, okay, this was already worth it. Just to, grab his stuff. Anything you're hiding in your barrels, Mr. Ketill? No? No more chests. I think that was it, pretty much. Nope, nothing in the barrel there. Okay. Well,
What
let's
are
get
you
out of here.
doing? The Kunu Trow are lurking everywhere. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. Untie me, and we might make a match, the pair of us.
Sure, yeah, sure. I am sure you're going to fight with me. Absolutely. That sounds like the kind of person you are. Look, I have nothing to do with the sheriff, and I really don't care if you're arrested or not. But I want to try out this new spell that I got got out of your hands. So, let's see here. We're going to have to dispel our heroine first. She was low on health anyway. And let's do this one.
I'll put a spell on you.
Okay, sounds sufficiently witchy to me. What is she doing? Oh, she seems to be healing me. Did she just heal me? I think I had lost a bit of health in this fight. Oh, so she's a healer. Okay, that's extremely useful. Now, here come the Trow, but now I can actually go a lot more ham on these guys because, well, while they have healers that heal their fighters, I have my own, and she keeps healing me. As long as she stands back there and they don't get to her, I think I can actually be relatively successful here. So on we go. Let's hit those guys in the face. I'm still going to try and get the wizards up, just make sure they aren't getting to my crone. I'm pretty sure she's not very good at fighting. So, as long as she stays back and keeps healing me, then this makes my job a whole lot easier. Brass ring. Get some silver here. That looks like a chest to me. Let's take a look what's in there. Because we do like chests, and big chests the better. Okay, let's check out the things we got. Where was that? We got this token thing.
This charm was enchanted by the Trow Fnaf to aid him with his poor musicianship. Well, its new owner isn't much of a step up from a Trow.
I like how the narrator adds his own opinion to everything. So we got this buckler. Okay, just gives us a bit of armor. And there's a tune list actually. So let's check that out.
A study in contrasts. Although a seemingly vile old witch, she was an expert in providing aid to those wounded in battle.
Okay, and since we're here...
The heroine was deadly accurate with the crossbow and quite nimble in battle. The equal of most any man in combat. Worth about 10 men of the bard's type.
Oh, you're being so nice again. Alright then. Oh, we got that confirmed. So, let's move on and see if we can find a way out of here. There are some more enemies, but I've got my healer with me, so these are a lot less daunting than they were the first time around. Okay, there's a save point, and we're back at the ferry. Where's the little guy with the ferry boat? Did you go back to the other side? Oh dear. Well, okay, so we're not going back this way. Is there anything else around here? Other than the tree with the rope on it? Well, guess we're gonna have to go the other way around then. There's more chests. And we got another token. Okay, what does that do? Badge hide gloves. Let's check it out.
Heavy gloves made from the hide of a badger that imparted some of the animal's strength and ferocity into the wearer. Tragically, they also smelled very much like a dead badger.
Aha, but the badger doesn't care. Alright, so that was worth it. Let's see if we can find another way of crossing this bridge. There we go. That isn't the same guy as previously though, is it? Well, this is also another crossing. So they have two crossings, one who brings people from one side and one who brings people from the other side.
Welcome to Pisky's Magical Battermay Transport Figgy to the future! Oh.
Excuse me?
I don't smell anything. Wait, you're the barf. Right, my brother told me about you. What did he say? Oh yeah, he said the barf. Hey, Ketill, what are you doing here? You know Fnarf is looking for you. Fnarf rhymes with barf. I can make up a song about you two.
Listen, I don't have time for your ramblings. Perhaps you could just take me across the river.
Taking the barf across the river, that was it? Now what was the special barf deal?
Seeing as I'm in a bit of a hurry and you're not in much condition to sail, why don't I just take that ferry across on my own?
Oh, can't do that. Too dangerous the Pisky River is for the novice. How much did my brother pay or charge you?
10 silver, I think.
Give him a bit of a ribbon, did you?
Maybe.
Oh, good. He's too upright anyway. I'll take you over for the same price.
Ready to shoot on a crop?
These guys are just too funny not to pay them. I'm pretty sure at this point, if I had just kept going,
let's get this road on the ship.
I would have ended up paying less.
You know, as the captain of this ship, I can legally marry you too, if you want. Now be careful as you get out, because the dock is made out of hickory wood, and it can get slick if it's wet, which makes it a very slippery hickory dock.
Oh gosh, but this is too good. He said something about someone called Fnarf, who Ketill is, who's looking for Oh, okay. These are these the difficult troll? No, these are the easy troll, because we're back on the other side of the river, so I can just cut through these people, easy peasy. It's really no danger from these folks. So someone was looking for Ketill. We'll have to keep looking in prison soon, because I'm going to bring him back to the sheriff. Or not.
Well now, what have we here? I don't know you. But Ketill, my clandestine companion, when was the last time we saw each other?
Well, now, let's see. I was on my way to Houghton and...
Oh, wait! I remember. Yes, it was when you pilfered my prized possession, my exquisite eagle charm.
'Twasn't me, Fnarf. It was this beggar right here who stole it. I was bringing him back to you when he knocked me over the head, took it from me person and tied me up.
Hold on a minute. I never saw this thing before in my life. I found it in Ketill's house when I came to take him back to Houghton.
The perplexing problem is, if I were to let you go, my feral friends here would consider me a coward. You see, they might even get into their noggins the notion that they could take over this bloodthirsty band. So, we're going to bash your brains and purloin your property. Nothing personal, you understand.
If there's one thing I hate, it's Kunal Trow with delusions of grandeur.
Quick, cut me loose so I can fight!
Sure,
Kel,
you just
bugger off
tried
as soon as I do.
to,
Are you daft, man?
to
Let me
backstab
loose or they'll kill us both!
As long as you go first, at least I'll have some entertainment before I die.
I was right. You are an idiot. And sure as not, they'll brain you with a club and you'll lose what little wits you got remaining. Die!
Are you sure? You really think, after you've tried to run, after you've been fighting me, and after you've just tried to rat me out to that Fnarf fellow, that I'm trusting you to let you go, and then you'll actually fight against overwhelming odds by my side as a trusty companion? What do you think I am, some form of idiot? Nah, come on, we can take these guys down, it's not that hard. I've got a healer with me. So that's pretty much half his gang gone. Okay, they are trying to actively kill Ketill there. Not that I care very much. But I might get a reward from the sheriff for bringing him back, so... I want that. Don't kill him. You don't get to kill him. There's still an archer. Alright, this one's down. Who's left? There's one left. Oh, that's Fnarf. Yeah, alright, he doesn't stand a chance because... Oh, I think they killed my crone. I didn't even notice. There we go.
I've got to go see a guy about a gelding. So, I'll suffer you to survive for now. When we assemble again, you won't find yourself as fortunate.
Despite the bard's warm and shining personality, people continue to run from him like the plague. Perhaps he would one day learn that in order to keep friends near, a man such as himself needed to keep them tied up.
If only I could find a sock big enough to put in that mouth of yours.
Though Fnaf had escaped, the bard had the unmistakable feeling that they would meet again.
Of course, that's how these things always work. If they just stayed around and took their beating like a man for the first time, they'd save me a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it is a bit of a troll. It was surprisingly well spoken, that guy, though. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks, everybody. Next time we'll be delivering Ketill back to the sheriff, and we'll see what happens. Until then, bye-bye.